Hey, Dottie, sometimes I feel like an alien in this world, like a spaceman looking down on the planet, Dottie, don't you? Aren't you sick of all the nonsense? Well, at least we can go to alexbelfield.com where we can speak freely. That's nice, isn't it?
Guardian readers, ambivalacious types, and champagne sippers, switch off now. Alex Belfield's voice of reason.
Howdy, Chunky. It's the voice of reason for a Friday. We're live across the world, and what an interesting day it is. I've been talking about the virtue signalling that has been going off the scale for the last week. So many silly things, whether it be about Eurovision victories, getting rid of Russians, or now the stupidity of banning piano players in foreign parts because they once had an association with Russia, even though they've defended Ukraine. Now we see it's going another step further with the far left extremists now saying they're going to allow hate crimes against Russians or indeed Russia's leader online at Facebook and Instagram. Death threats will be allowed. I don't know what world we're living in. We have lost our mind. Now, I can't have a grown-up conversation with you about this, because if I use naughty words or if I raise my voice, some dope from the Times will call the press office at YouTube and have me banned again for 2 weeks, so I have to talk to you like a big baby. But I can assure you at alexbelfield.com I have lots of opinions today, including that about Mark Page, another BBC Radio 1 disgrace who has gone to prison for many, many years for trying to buy young girls in Thailand for £44 and then trying to get a discount. I don't know what's going on at the Non's factory at Broadcasting House in London, but it seems there are historical things that still are raising their dirty, stinking, rotten heads. Why is that statue still on the front of the building of a man who chose to sleep with his 2 daughters and family dog? I won't say the R word because it might flag here at YouTube as triggering some very silly hypocrites who are going to justify hate crimes against Russians on social media, but at the same time get upset when I try and point out that there are paedophiles within the BBC. And maybe it's time we started doing another investigation, not believing Lord Hall, who said after Savile the corporation had changed. I'm not sure it has, for many reasons. There are some very interesting things today I can't talk about here, particularly the Be Kind ITV, a new Jeremy Kyle investigation. I'll talk about that at alexbelfield.com. And we'll ask, why are we sending Judge Rimmer to Ukraine? Talk Radio, the station that's failed and is a flop with no audience, is sending a TV tart to go and make content from a war zone. Is this really the best use of somebody who will be starring in pantomime as the next John Barrowman next Christmas? I despair, but I can't tell you what I really think here. By the way, Alison Hammond looking very uncomfortable on This Morning today. I think she's deeply unwell and somebody needs to help her. And Al Murray cancels Nottingham tonight because of the Kung flu. Apparently now a little cough and a sniffle puts 2,800 people at inconvenience over something that Boris says has finished. Did you not get the memo? It's over, the Kung flu. You don't need to self-isolate or stay in a bed like a big baby. I had a little chat with Al Murray on the Tippy Tappy last night on Twitter. I can't tell you about it here because it got rather heated, but I will at alexbelfield.com. All I'll say is the pub landlord, I think, will be encouraging in his pub those new non-binary toilets where creepy men go in to look at ladies and ladies end up, let's say, abused by men. We can't talk about it here because, as I say, this stupid platform is Be Kind, just like Facebook and Instagram, unless you want to give death threats against Russians. Apparently that's perfectly acceptable. At least we know which way the world's spinning on this Friday morning. And as for those born-again hypocrites that want to go and see Chelsea football matches knowing that that money is helping little Putin fight his war against Ukraine, well, that says more about you. At least we gave him a week to get rid of his money like the other oligarchs, Doddy.
And by the way, I don't want to offend any sort of far-left extremist lefties woke dopes, but we have 37,000 dinghy divers living in hotels at the moment. Why don't we send them back to Calais and give 37,000 war victims from Ukraine their hotel rooms? Do a little swapsy.
Would you think that's fair? We'll only send them back in a dinghy, give them a little oar. Talking of oars, I'm going to Vegas at the end of the month, but that's not why you called. Yes, this seems perfectly reasonable. One dinghy diver out, one Ukrainian war victim in. Thank you to everybody who signed up at alexbelfield.com and to those who have booked tickets to see Katie Hopkins and I in the Northeast. We're going to the Rainton Arena in May. The week before we're in Blackpool, almost sold out there. And I'm coming to Rugeley down to Bournemouth and in Scotland. Next week, we're going to be there from the 21st, doing Aberdeen, Dundee and Glasgow. Get your tickets at alexbelfield.com and press tickets in the corner. I am ranting and raving like a madman at alexbelfield.com. I've got fire in my belly. I can't do it here. Wait till you hear my opinions about Piers Morgan today with his new lie that he's going to be uncensored. No, he isn't. He's ruled by Ofcom. He is not going to be uncensored. We also remind you of phone hacking. And we'll also be discussing the brilliant tape that's emerged of Donald Trump, the world's greatest peacekeeper, it seems. If only he were in charge now, not sleepy Joe Biden. And we've got video of that Kamala Harris who's made herself look a fool. It is all happening at alexbelfield.com.
Suspended by YouTube, strip search for being a bomber to a witch hunt by the beat and cancelled by Ben O'Leary at the Dopey Times. We don't give two tiny shites. Let's go rogue and ad free at alexbelfield.com. The secret VOR club. Sign up now and get shushy shush shush. Don't tell the lefties or the woke tart shushy.
Did you hear that? That was the voice of fucking reason, wasn't it?